Hello everyone, welcome you all. Today we will discuss the classification of organic compounds. Organic compounds are broadly divided into two main classes, that is open chain and closed chain. Open chain organic compounds are also known as acyclic organic compounds or aliphatic organic compounds, and closed chain organic compounds are known as cyclic organic compounds or rings. Let us see some examples of aliphatic compounds. In aliphatic organic compounds, we have the examples from alkanes, we have the examples from alkenes, we have the examples from alcohols, and so on. For example, let us consider this alkane having 3 carbon atoms. This alkane having 3 carbon atoms is known as propane. Similarly, we have butane, pentane, hexane, and so on. Let us see one example from alkenes. This is an alkene known as propene. It is open chain organic compound. Let us learn and remember some examples of cyclic compounds. C. This is propane. It is open chain organic compound. Let us connect the carbon number 3 with carbon number 1. This is carbon number 1, this is carbon number 2, and this is carbon number 3. Let me write it here. This is carbon number 1, this is carbon number 2, this is carbon number 3. The 3 carbon atoms are joined to form a ring. This carbon has 2 bonds, so it requires 2 more hydrogen atoms. And this carbon also requires 2 hydrogen atoms. This carbon requires 2 hydrogen atoms. This is a cyclic compound. It is a ring containing 3 carbon atoms. This cyclic organic compound is called cyclopropane. It can be simply written as like this, like a triangle, or like this, which is a triangle. Similarly, we have this compound. It has 4 carbon atoms. This is cyclobutane. Similarly, we have this compound. This is oxygen. This is carbon containing 2 hydrogens. This is again carbon containing 2 hydrogens. This is also a cyclic compound known as oxirane or ethylene oxide. These are the examples of cyclic organic compounds. Let us have a look on these organic compounds. This is cyclopropane. This is oxirane, also known as ethylene oxide. This is benzene. This is cyclohexene. This is furane, and this is pyridine. Last one is very important. It is cyclopropynyl cation. Let me explain you the cyclopropynyl cation. This is 1 carbon atom, this is 2nd carbon atom, this is 3rd carbon atom. And here we have a double bond. This carbon contains 3 bonds. It has 1 hydrogen, this one has 1 hydrogen, and this one has 2 hydrogens. This is our cyclopropene. Let me remove 1 hydrogen atoms. along with the electrons. So this carbon will have an empty p orbital containing the positive charge. This is our cyclopropenyl cation. My dear students, these are all cyclic organic compounds. Cyclic organic compounds are classified into two groups. Number one is homocyclic, number two is heterocyclic. Homocyclic organic compounds are those organic compounds which contain only carbon atoms in their rings. And heterocyclic organic compounds are those organic compounds which contain some heteroatom. For example, oxygen, sulfur, nitrogen, and so on. Let us see cyclopropane. It contains only carbon atoms. So cyclopropane is homocyclic organic compound. Remember, my dear students, homocyclic organic compounds are also known as carbocyclic organic compound. Oxygen, which is also known as ethylene oxide, it contains heteroatom oxygen. Now we have benzene containing only carbon atoms, so it is homocyclic. We have cyclohexane containing only carbon atoms in its structure. This is also homocyclic. Furan, it contains oxygen, which is heteroatom, hence it is heterocyclic. Pyridine, it contains nitrogen, which is heteroatom, so it is heterocyclic. Cyclopropynyl cation, it contains only carbon atoms, so it is homocyclic. Homocyclic or carbocyclic organic compounds are further divided into two classes. Number one is alicyclic and number two is aromatic. Alicyclic organic compounds are those cyclic organic compounds which have a cyclic structure but they have the properties just like the aliphatic organic compounds. For example, cyclopropane is alicyclic organic compound. Similarly, cyclohexane is alicyclic organic compound. Second type is aromatic organic compound. The definition of aromatic organic compound will be given at the end of this session. Here we have benzene, which is aromatic organic compound. We have cyclopropynyl cation, it is also aromatic organic compound. Now, heterocyclic organic compounds are also of two types. Number one is alicyclic, number two is aromatic. Oxygen is heterocyclic, but it is also alicyclic, heterocyclic organic compound. Similarly, we have this furan, it is also heterocyclic, but it is heterocyclic aromatic organic compound. We have this pyridine. Pyridine is also heterocyclic, but it is heterocyclic aromatic organic compound. Now let us see what are aromatic compounds. Aromatic compounds are planar cyclic conjugated compounds containing 4n plus 2 pi electrons. This statement is called Huckel rule. That is, aromatic compounds must have planar cyclic structure having conjugation, that is alternate double bond and single bond, and they must have 4n plus 2 pi electrons. Aromatic compounds are divided into two types. One type is called benzenoids, having benzene nucleus, having benzene ring, and second one is called non-benzenoids. Let us see the examples. Benzene itself is an aromatic compound. It will fall in benzenoid group. Phenol also contains benzene ring, benzene nucleus. It is aromatic benzenoid. Cyclopropynyl cation is aromatic but it is non-benzenoid. Cyclopropynyl Pentadienyl aniline is also aromatic, but it is again non-benzenyl.